How's it going, everybody? We're back. Long-awaited climbing fails episode has finally returned. And boy, today do we got a lineup. So let's just hop right into it and get started. We got a bunch of things to review on today's episode. Right, so if you're new here, we get climbing fail clips sent in to me through my Instagram or Discord. And then I make episodes out of them and review them. We watch people's mistakes and their fails so we don't make the same mistakes and we become better climbers and we don't get boo-boo ouchies. Okay, so let's just hop right into it. So this guy right here, it looks like he's already kind of bailing on the idea of going up anymore and he's grabbing the quick draw. You do not want to grab the quick draw. I've had clips sent in to me, I can't even post them on YouTube, where the guy literally fish hooks himself. Just imagine it, okay? It's gnarly. You want to be very careful about grabbing the quick draw. It could happen, and it's happened multiple times. I've had different clips of it. So if you're sticking your fingers into bolt hangers, or grabbing onto quick draws, know the risk. Now here you can see he's reaching above himself, trying to make this clip, and he doesn't have steady feet. He doesn't have good handholds. What would have worked better for him is to either not pull the rope up to clip it and just jump, because that means there's less rope between your waist and the draw below you, or you climb up into a better position, which still means you might get to something where there might be a jug just like another couple moves up, and if you get to that, then you can make the clip just a lot easier. I mean, the rope's right here. You're not pulling in. As soon as you pull it in, you're pulling in this length of rope and all that length of rope. If you're just clipping in at your waist, you got a lot less rope, a lot less falling to do. Okay.
Relax.
You're fine.
Oh my god.
Relax. Breathe.
Oh, that is so gnarly. It looks like he's had no pieces in. That's almost like, it's more than like a factor one fall. He's falling from there and he's falling below his belayer. Man, that's kind of gnarly, but it turns out just fine. I mean, there must have been some place to put gear, no? I mean, if not, I would probably wrap a rope around the thing like if I was a tree climber, and then just put an anchor around and clip something. Gnarly. Here's another one. Good thing he's wearing his helmet, man. But you could see like there's a crack system that goes right here. Surely you could get something in that crack right there. And then once he's falling off of that, he'd be falling right into thin air. So I think you could place some more gear on that route. I mean, if I could see the crack from here, there must be something. Oh boy, a little shaky, definitely coming off. Woo! The back of his head. Now you can see classic rope behind the foot. The Blair's not really talking about it. Watch your rope. Comes down, flips off. If your foot is behind your rope, when you're coming off, you are falling backwards onto your head. Okay, I stand corrected. Having the foot behind the rope doesn't always mean you're going to be falling backwards. Where the heck is the gear on this thing? Oh man, it's top rope it. I don't know what that. I think I'm going to start like just trying to like normalize safe climbing on high boulders or something. Is just start putting ropes on boulders. I don't see the point of all these guys like breaking their backs and their ankles and everything else. Just put a rope on it. At least put a rope on it and then practice it for freaking ever until you have it super wired. But man, I don't know. That's bold climbing. That's the one side of the sport where it's bold climbing. Like, look at this game face right here. Woohoo! Man, trying hard. Those are like nylon slings, which are more stretchy than Dyneema slings. The rope's a little bit around that corner, but definitely not a complete fail. All right, what's going on with this boulder here? What's going on, boulder bro? Oh man, you cannot tell me that guy wasn't thinking in the back of his head, if I fall, I'm gonna jump onto this tree. That's another one. That's another one that could just put a rope on it and top rope it. I mean, that guy is so high. He's like, you know, halfway up a pitch almost. Like, put it top rope the damn thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old for bold climbing. I don't know. I put up X-rated climbs before. I mean, I guess it's like there's a mentality to it. It's mental strength, but I guess that's the whole game. All right, let's see this guy. Wow, look at this circus trick, man. You're on belay. You're off belay. What? Oh my gosh. How the hell did this clip get in here? I got respect though. That's respect right there. I respect that lizard, man. Wow. I don't know how that clip got in here. Oh, commercial break. T-shirts are in. Trad Dad. I got a couple more designs coming just in time for Christmas. Get your Trad Dad t-shirt or something. Check it out, bayclimbers.com. Okay, back to the madness. Whoa. Coming in hot. Man, that is the most Chad thing, and then goes for the dog. Gotta add the dog into it. Man. Normally, when guys try to pull that off, they lose control of the brake line or whatever. Something crazy happens, and then they're gone. That's probably the cleanest version of that I've ever seen. But every time I've ever seen that, it always ends up messy. So I would not recommend it. Oh, we go again. Going for the quick draw grab. Definitely dangerous. And look at the ledge she slaps. Man, that's basically like climbing one bolt above the ground. Man, you want to be able to jump out pretty far and not slap that ledge. Super risky. Her ankle kind of went back a little bit. That was a close one for sure. Beautiful climbing area though. Wow. What's happening here? Oh, he swings in. Oh my goodness. What swings in must swing out, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice, Stephen. Well done.
You got through.
Whoa, now that is a whip. Damn. One thing you want to think about when you're building an anchor and then your lead climber's climbing around something like this is watch what happens to the belayer. See how he got sucked into the rock pretty damn violently, but he didn't get sucked up into the overhang. If you're belaying directly under an overhang or a roof, and you have your anchor set up so you're going to get pulled up, you're probably going to get your head jammed up into that rock. So you want to think about that. Oof, my gosh, what a whip, man. Okay, this one was DM'd to me, and let me tell you, if you don't like the sound of broken bones, maybe hit that skipping 10-second one, the 10-second button a couple times, because this one's a little bit cringy. But a good lesson to be learned. Let's play it.
Stand up on that right foot.
About to pop off here.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Gotcha.
Oof.
Ow! I think I broke my foot.
Man.
Are you serious?
I heard a snap.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Are you
Bring me
serious?
down, bring me down, bring me down.
Okay, let's talk about like what went wrong here. So there's a ledge right here that you don't want to hit, and he's going to take a bit of a swing. The thing is, he kind of lands like really like stiff-legged right onto his heel. Boom. So it's a hard catch right into his heel. You kind of want to like be springy when you land, like knees bent, toes out, and like get the impact of the force, like absorb it. If he did a soft catch, he might end up smacking this ledge. So you also want to think as a climber, like, what's your fall going to be? How should I jump off of this? If I fall, if I know I'm about to fall, how do I jump off of it? If you could think about it and not just pop off. Normally when I fall, I know I'm going to fall. It's not usually a sudden thing. So you can like kind of think about it and how you're going to fall off. So he like pops off and then he just swings over to the left and you get this hard catch and he jams his heel right into the rock. I would just say super unlucky. Man, that sucks. And then here's a little x-ray here. I mean, if there was a bit of a softer catch and he came down a bit, it might have been a little better. But you also got that ledge right there. So, I mean, damn. Hope you recover soon. Usually bones heal up stronger, so I think you'll come back to it stronger. Like, check this out here. Woof! Look at this split on those legs. The cat-like reflexes protecting her face. That's pretty instinctual. She hits in. Good thing she's wearing a helmet. But there was a question asked to me by an arborist, because one of the dangers they have when they're going out on a limb, when they're going out on a limb, is if they cut loose, the force of coming in and smacking a tree with the back of your head or your spine or whatever, usually you never want to go above 30 degrees, because anything else could end up being fatal. Now that always changes on the length of how far your like pendulum is going to be. And it seems like rock climbers usually get pretty far out and then swing in. But what you have to realize is we're on belay, so as we're coming out, we're also being lowered down. The belayer's coming up. He's also trying to create a more dynamic belay where tree workers would call it letting it run. When you drop a branch or drop a log, you don't just let it hard catch. You kind of let it fall and then let the line go out so that it kind of slows down. And that's what's happening here. Of course, there's a limit because you can't lower the climber all the way to the ground, but theoretically, if the climber falls and you just slow that fall and that swing way out almost to where they almost hit the ground, it's going to be the softest catch. So that takes a lot of practice, training how to like dynamically belay like that. And there's not all devices you could do that with. So something to think about. Maybe a future video that we could talk about that. So I mean, looking forward to do that. Man, did he smack the tree with his head? Wear a helmet, boys and girls. Woo! Damn. Check out this belay here. So he feeds out the slack, and when you're feeding out the slack and you're belaying, you don't want this big like U going out to the climber. There's a little bit of slack there, but he's got his hand up, so he's ready to just take in. So he's giving her this amount, he's taking this amount. You can see it's a really great belay here. Should be in Climbing Winds episode, really. Could also think about if the belayer's high on something, if the belayer's standing up on something or he's standing up tall, he could also pull in and jump back. So that's another technique.
Holds above you are good.
Looks like this footage is a little bit
Step on those toes.
filmed on a potato.
Place them well. Come on, Dave.
Phones are getting better and better.
Come on.
I mean, the footage that's going to be coming out, business is going to be booming.
Come on. Step in your toes. Come on.
Okay, so he takes a fall, pretty secured fall, but what happens is he falls right between the belayer's rope. So he gets what I would like to call flossed. He's getting flossed. So you want to, as a belayer, you don't want your belay rope in a position where you're going to floss your lead climber. Okay, so I hope this episode gave you some food for thought. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the merch at bearclimbers.com. Drop something down below. Say hi. I don't know. Always send me a DM if you have a whip or something. I'll take a look at it. Josh and Perry, climbing out of here.